Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. I have always thought the actions of men the best interpreters of their thoughts. Government has no other end but the preservation of property. New opinions are always suspected and usually opposed, without any other reason but because they are not common. We are like chameleons. We take our hue and the color of our moral character from those who are around us. All wealth is the product of labor. The only defense against the world is a thorough knowledge of it. Parents wonder why the streams are bitter when they themselves poison the fountain. To love truth for truth's sake is the principal part of human perfection in this world, and the seed plot of all other virtues. The discipline of desire is the background of character. Every man has a property in his own person. This nobody has a right to, but himself. Fortitude is the guard and support of the other virtues. An excellent man, like precious metal, is in every way invariable. A villain, like the beams of a balance, is always varying, upwards and downwards. We are born to be, if we please, rational creatures, but it is use and exercise only that makes us so. The reason why men enter into society is the preservation of their property. Fashion for the most part is nothing but the ostentation of riches. There are 1,000 ways to wealth, but only one way to heaven. Our business here is not to know all things, but those which concern our conduct. Education begins the gentleman, but reading, good company, and reflection must finish him. It is one thing to show a man that he is in an error, and another to put him in possession of the truth. No man's knowledge here can go beyond his experience. Where all is but dream, reasoning and arguments are of no use, truth and knowledge nothing. Long discourses and philosophical readings, at best, amaze and confound, but do not instruct children. Revolt is the right of the people. What worries you, masters you? Few men think, yet all will have opinions. Hence men's opinions are superficial and confused. Things of this world are in so constant a flux, that nothing remains long in the same state. The dread of evil is a much more forcible principle of human actions than the prospect of good. It is easier for a tutor to command than to teach. Reverie is when ideas float in our mind without reflection or regard of the understanding. I have spent more than half a lifetime trying to express the tragic moment. We should have a great fewer dispute in the world, if words were taken for what they are, the signs of our ideas only, and not for things themselves. All men are liable to error, and most men are, in many points, by passion or interest, under temptation to it. To prejudge other men's notions before we have looked into them is not to show their darkness, but to put out our own eyes. There is frequently more to be learned from the unexpected questions of a child than the discourses of men.